Hello world and all that inhabit it. Welcome to another L2FL Studio tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning about making custom wavetables in Serum. If you haven't heard, Serum is the latest and greatest synth ever released. This thing is powerful as hell, and it allows us to do some very nice things with it. The main feature of Serum is its wavetable editor. As you can see, the waveform in oscillator array says it's custom. There is a bunch load of wavetables, not unlike Massive, but the key difference is, in Massive you can't edit your wavetables. In Serum you can. So I'm going to show you how to make one of those wave sets. So let's begin. We'll just go to the init patch. And for this, we're just going to be using an FL standard sample FX toilings. So we'll drag that into our audio editor. And I want that first little bit, this part here. Alright, so you can do this in any audio editor, but in Edison you have the ability to add markers and detect where pitch is. So you can go to the marker icon and then go detect pitch regions. And as you can see, C, it's gonna be a C. For those that don't have this kind of recognition in their audio editor, just use a third-party guitar tuner, whatever. And that'll give you a good direction, and that is very important for this next step. So we're going to turn this first metallic bit into the wavetable itself. So to do that, we click on the pencil in Serum, and then in the enter formula, we type C3. Now what this will do is it will cut the waveform at all those little increments so that the pitch that comes through is a C, and this will help with our wavetable, because if we do this it'll be a mess and not pleasant. So we basically just click the drag sample in, hold that, and it'll force us to snap it, and like that we'll have our wavetable in there. And I'll do that again, because bad things happened. Alright, so if we have a look at the table view, we see that we've got a pretty consistent image. Isn't too bad, but it's not very loud. Let's fix that. So we can go to Process, normalize each gain separately, and now we'll actually be able to see what's going on. And as you can see, it is a bit of a mess, but we're here to fix that. It doesn't sound too bad though. One thing that I usually find in Serum is that you're usually working in the wrong octave. I typed in C3, I could have typed C2 and made this process a hell of a lot easier, but it's not too much of a problem. We just go to Process, and we go to Resize Tables to be double, so half the original number. And now we can kind of see something a bit more consistent. Have a look in the wavetable view, it's better. But I reckon if we half it a couple more times, it'll give us a better fit. So we half the number again, and then we can see how it's a lot more static in a way. And then if we go into our main wavetable view, that's the kind of picture we want to see. I might want to turn this down. That's our wavetable, and this is our original sample. And that's a pretty good recreation. It sounds pretty decent, but we can smooth it out and make it sound less harsh. So the main problem I have with this is when we cycle from table to table, you can hear the steps. Which can be cool, but we want a smooth motion. So to do that, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to go to Process and X fade edges to 16 samples. This makes it so that it zero crosses and you don't get those pops and cracks. So I'll play it through again. If I go undo, you can hear what happened. Notice how this one is a hell of a lot brighter because of those pops and crackles. You can use it, you don't need to. And then you can go to Morph, and you can choose either crossfade, which, as its name suggests, it'll crossfade in volume between tables and make in-between kind of tables to make it fade through. And spectral, which is a really just dot-on harmonic morph from what I've found. So I'm going to choose that. And you've probably noticed that it jumped from like 116, whatever it was, to 256 tables. And there you go. That's how you make a wavetable in Serum.